The 2014 Ducati Monster 1200S. The Ducati Monster was always a great choice for naked model lovers, and the 1200S is one of the most wanted models in this lineup. Refined and strong, the Ducati Monster 1200S is propelled by a Testastretta 11 degrees, L twin-cylinder, 4-valve per cylinder, Desmodromic, liquid-cooled engine which delivers a maximum output of 108.2 kilowatts, 145 HP at 8,750 RPM and 124.5 Newton-meters, 91.8 lb-ft of torque at 7,250 RPM. The unit is fed by a 17.5 liters fuel tank and needs to deal with a wet weight of 209 kg. To be able to deliver first-class performances, the motorcycle needed a set of performance-oriented technologies. Therefore, Ducati packed its bike with a comprehensive list of features which includes riding modes, power modes, DSP Ducati Safety Pack, ABS plus DTC, ride-by-wire, performance package, passenger handles and seat cover, an anti-theft system and DDA. Hit the jump for more information on the Ducati Monster 1200S. Overview. Monster Instinct. The unmistakable Monster design is truly iconic and means there is no limit to your enjoyment. The performance package boosts the Testastretta 11 degrees DS engine to 145 CV and makes the power easy to handle thanks to race-derived Brembo brakes and the fundamental Öhlins suspension. The carbon front mudguard and the machined rims with their light, aggressive design are the signature of every S version. Let yourself be guided by your Monster instinct. 2014 Ducati Monster 1200S features and benefits. Concept Monster 1200S. The performance package raises the power of the Testastretta 11 degrees DS up to 145 horsepower and makes it easy to manage thanks to the racing-derived Brembo brakes and precious Öhlins suspension. A carbon fiber front fender and machined wheels with a light and aggressive style are the signature of each S version. Be guided by your Monster instincts. Monster design. All the elements that created the Monster legend are evident at a glance: a powerful Monster fly line, round headlight flanked by the forks, solid and sculptural metal fuel tank, and the authentic less is more style concept that gives the perception of being in front of an engine, a chassis, a tank, a saddle, and nothing more. Despite increased dimensions that offer unprecedented performance and versatility, the character of a sport bike is immediately evident in the Monster's proportions. The tail is sharp, with the decisive contribution of the low-mounted license plate holder, the mass is visually loaded at the front, and the engine area appears compact even with its new water cooling thanks to the expertly integrated oil cooler, radiator, and water hoses. The engine is coupled to an impressive side-mounted staggered shotgun exhaust that makes no secret of the bike's performance. The new Monster 1200 visibly communicates sophistication, modernity and substance via advanced technical solutions and premium materials. The traditional Ducati trellis frame evolves to use a racing-derived solution with the motor as a stressed element. The full TFT dashboard and front and rear lights underline the bike's orientation toward the future, and the sculptural metal fuel tank in pure Monster style along with brushed metallic components further increase its premium position. The rear view of the bike has been designed keeping in mind the possibility to easily fix dedicated side panniers, so that the mounting system is perfectly integrated with the bike's style when panniers are removed. Riding mode. The new Monster incorporates the very latest innovative Ducati technologies, including the famous Ducati-branded riding modes. The three riding modes, Urban, Touring, Sport, are enabled by combining class-leading technologies such as ride-by-wire (RBW), Ducati Traction Control (DTC), multi-calibration 9MP ABS and the graphics on the instrument panel. The rider can change the character of the bike by selecting from the left-hand switchgear, even while riding, among three different pre-set configurations riding modes that best adapt to the riding style or riding conditions. The riding modes make it possible to instantly modify the power delivered by the engine (RBW), the activation levels of DTC and ABS, and the graphics on the instrument panel. The riding modes are factory pre-set in each of the three parameters, but can be individually customized and saved to suit the rider. A default option is available to easily return all settings to factory presets. Engine. Testastretta 11 DS. The new Monster 1200 family is powered by the second generation of Testastretta 11 degrees DS engine, smoother and with dual spark plugs and a secondary air system. Dual spark DS ignition uses 2 plugs per cylinder to ensure complete combustion in a very short time. A secondary air system similar to that of the 1199 Panigale has been introduced to optimize operation and reduce cyclic combustion variability without affecting emissions. A controlled flow of fresh air is supplied to the exhaust duct to enable complete oxidization of hot unburnt gases, to effectively reduce hydrocarbon and carbon monoxide levels. The Testastretta 11 degrees DS engine that equips the new Monster 1200 family is unique to those bikes, as its structure is engineered to be a structural element of the frame. Moreover, the air intake and exhaust have been tuned to give increased torque at low-medium RPM. Ducts, intake manifolds, throttle bodies and pipes have a smaller diameter to deliver an incredible torquey character. The 1200cc Testastretta 11 degrees DS engine is available in 2 different power variants. The Monster 1200 delivers 107 kilowatts 135 CV of power at 8.750 revolutions per minute and 118 newton meters 12.0 kgm of torque at 7.250 revolutions per minute, while the Monster 1200S features a dedicated RBW mapping allowing 108 kilowatts 145 horsepower of power at 8,750 revolutions per minute and 124.5 newton meters 91.8 pound-feet of torque at 7,250 revolutions per minute. Power and torque. Thanks to a dedicated air intake and exhaust, the second-generation Testastretta 11 degrees DS delivers engine power comparable to 3/4 cylinder engines, even higher for the S, and an incredibly torquey character that will be appreciated by the most demanding Monsteristi and sport riders. More than the 85% of the maximum torque is already available at 4,500 revolutions per minute. Both of the 2 Testastretta 11 degrees DS versions offer a wide spread of torque. Of course, the S engine remains strong through a wider rev range. Exhaust system. The Testastretta 11 degrees DS engine is coupled to an impressive side-mounted 2-1-2 staggered shotgun exhaust that makes no secret of the performance of which the new Monster 1200 is capable. The engine management system dedicates a lambda probe to each header, providing precise fueling, while the stylish Canon-style, vertically stacked silencers carry catalytic converters to provide Euro 3 conformity. An electronically controlled mid-section valve optimizes exhaust pressure throughout the rev range. Service intervals. Careful engineering and top-quality materials achieved amazing results. Scheduled valve clearance adjustment is every 30,000 km, and the oil change interval is every 15,000 km, providing greater ease and lower cost of ownership. This was made possible also by the improved combustion efficiency and lower operating temperatures of the new Testastretta 11 degrees DS engine. Slipper clutch. The transmission features an oil bath clutch with slipper function and super light feel at the lever. Its design uses a progressive self-servo mechanism that presses the plates together when under drive from the engine, enabling the reduction of the clutch spring rates. This results in a much lighter clutch effort at the handlebar, ideal in stop-start traffic or during long journeys. When the drive force is reversed overrun, the same mechanism reduces the pressure on the clutch plates, enabling them to provide a race-like slipper action, which reduces the destabilizing effect of the rear end under aggressive downshifting and provides a much smoother feeling when closing the throttle or downshifting under normal riding conditions. Ride-by-wire. The ride-by-wire (RBW) system is an electronic interface between the Monster's twist grip and engine, which configures an ideal power response depending on the riding mode selected. The twist grip does not have a throttle cable connected directly to the throttle body butterflies, but instead delivers a signal to a control unit, which in turn operates an electronically controlled butterfly. The RBW system uses 3 different mappings to regulate power delivery: 135 horsepower with a sports-type delivery, 135 horsepower with a progressive delivery suitable for touring, 100 horsepower with a progressive delivery for city use. Chassis. Tailored ergonomics. The new Monster 1200 range features a totally redefined size, and ergonomics designed to offer one bike in the garage versatility. The new Monster size ensures ample accommodations even for a rider 185 cm tall and a passenger 175 cm tall, also allowing baggage to be loaded without compromises. The seat position is very comfortable, allowing long-distance riding if desired. The riding position is upright thanks to a high handlebar fixed close to the rider, and a passenger seat with easily removed cover, low passenger foot pegs, and integrated passenger handles welcome anyone the rider wishes to bring along. Adjustable seat. The new Monster 1200 is equipped with an adjustable seat plus or minus 25 mm in order to best fit customer requirements all over the world. The standard seat height can be easily adjusted from the lower 785 mm position to 810 mm. Further, two optional seats allow customers to lower the seat by an additional 20 mm, 765/790ths of a millimeter, or even by 40 mm, 745/770ths of a millimeter. Sculptured fuel tank. The Monster's 17.5 L 4.6 gallon US fuel tank represents an integral part of the bike's overall styling. The distinctive fuel tank in pure Monster style helps create the unmistakable powerful Monster silhouette, while its metal construction and well-sculpted knee panels add a solid feel to the Monster. Racing-derived frame. The new Monster features a racing-derived frame structure that uses the engine as a stressed element. This structure is composed by a compact Ducati trellis directly fixed to the cylinder heads and by the engine itself. The shock absorber and the rear sub-frame are also connected to the engine. The sub-frame is a classic tubular layout, however, it is enhanced by a unique coupling between the tubes, plastics and tail light. This sophisticated frame structure is lightweight and stiff, allowing the Monster to achieve the lowest curb weight in its category, 209 kg. Single-sided swing arm. The Monster 1200 features a strong die-cast aluminium single-sided swing arm that ensures high rigidity, low weight, and excellent stability, providing also a technical and professional look. Superbike spec Brembo brake system. The Monster 1200's 145 horsepower are managed by a Superbike spec brake system. It is equipped with the same brakes found on the 1199 Panigale, which deliver stunning performance. A racing-oriented PR16 brake pump manages top-level 330 mm discs, which are gripped by the state-of-the-art Brembo M50 monoblock radial calipers that use MotoGP-derived technology to be powerful yet compact and lightweight. A single 240 mm disc in the rear is gripped by a two-piston caliper, also by Brembo. Öhlins high-spec suspension. The racing-inspired chassis geometry is matched with 48 mm Öhlins USD forks, fully adjustable in spring preload and precisely adjustable in compression and rebound damping. At the rear, the S uses an Öhlins mono shock with integrated piggyback, fully adjustable in spring preload with full adjustment and highly engineered control of compression and rebound damping. The Öhlins mono shock is fixed on one side to the vertical cylinder head, mounted on the opposite side to a strong Ducati single-sided swing arm. This exemplary suspension maintains tire contact and ensures feeling and finesse even under extreme riding conditions. Y-pattern 3-spoke machined wheels. The sporty attitude of the Monster 1200s is emphasized by its very aggressive sport rim design. The S has weight-saving Y-pattern 3-spoke machined wheels in lightweight aluminum, finished in gloss black. The 3.5x17 front wheel and 6x17 rear wheel are fitted, respectively, with 120/70ths ZR and 190/55ths ZR Pirelli Diablo Rosso 2 tires. Equipment. Performance package. The Monster 1200s comes standard with a performance package that offers more power plus 10 HP and torque plus 1 kgm, front and rear Öhlins suspension components, and a Superbike spec Brembo brake system. The front mudguard in carbon fiber and the Y-pattern 3-spoke machined wheels complete the S equipment. In EU markets, the Monster 1200s also features LED turn lights. Ducati Safety Pack DSP. In developing the new Monster, attention has been paid not only to achieve top-level performance but also to ensure both rider and passengers a high level of safety in all driving conditions. This second goal has been achieved by equipping all the Monster 1200 versions with the Ducati Safety Pack (DSP), which comes standard along with the 9MP ABS system and the 8-level Ducati Traction Control (DTC). Authentic Monster headlight. The front view of the new Monster 1200 is dominated by a round headlight flanked by the forks, underlining the authentic and powerful Monster line. The headlight itself is a modern unit that uses a bulb light for high-low beam functions, and LED technology for the two-position lights placed at the sides. The fully integrated tail light is fully LED. The front and rear side indicators are with bulbs. In EU markets, the Monster 1200S also features LED turn lights. Both versions are equipped with a license plate LED light. Full TFT instrument panel. The new Monster 1200 and Monster 1200S are equipped with a state-of-the-art 1199 Panigale-inspired full TFT instrument panel. The display's configuration is variable and automatically adapts to variations in environmental light, also changing according to the selected riding mode or fully selectable by the rider. There are 3 configurations, different in background style, information displayed, and display layout. Core view is preset for the urban riding mode, only the most essential riding information is displayed. Full view, preset for the touring riding mode, provides the same layout as core with more information displayed, and finally track view is preset for the sport riding mode, having crucial information more immediately visible such as an RPM bar graph with the same sporty layout as that of the 1199 Panigale. Ducati Traction Control (DTC). Ducati branded DTC offers a choice of 8 profiles, or sensitivity levels, each one programmed with a wheel spin tolerance matched to progressive levels of riding skill, graded from 1 to 8. Pre-selected levels of intervention are related to appropriate riding modes. When DTC is activated, its ECU analyses data sent from front and rear wheel speed sensors to detect the amount of wheel spin and to evaluate the type of intervention necessary. This intervention is executed in a very smooth way through electronic retardation of the ignition to reduce the engine's torque, until the full grip of the rear wheel has been re-established. DTC can also be deactivated if the rider wishes. DTC levels are factory pre-set in each of the 3 riding modes, but can be individually customized and saved to suit the rider. A default option is available to easily return all settings to factory presets. Low-mounted number plate. The new Monster shows immediately a sport bike character via its proportions. The mass is visually loaded at the front and the tail is clean and sharp around the rear of the seat. A license plate holder, fixed in a low-mounted position on the rear hub of the single-sided swing arm around the 190-section rear tire, enables a central mounting of the plate. This plate is then illuminated by LED lights. ABS anti-lock braking system 9MP. The ABS system is the 9MP multi-calibration ABS, meaning the rider has the possibility to switch from one configuration to another by selecting the appropriate riding mode. 9MP ABS prevents front and rear wheels from locking, and has refined rear wheel lift-up prevention to offer the shortest stopping distance and high stability by using the information of a sensor measuring pressure at the front wheel caliper. ABS can be deactivated if the rider wishes. ABS off can be loaded as a configuration of a riding mode and is maintained after switching the key off. Specifications.
If you liked this video, please share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.